Hey everyone, it's Unyshek here, and I'm going to bring you a 52 kill gameplay on SWAT, which is on Meltdown. It's Big Team Battle SWAT, which is the featured playlist for the past 2 weeks on Halo 4. And I'm playing with a couple viewers of my stream, and I'm going to try and help them get a win in Big Team Battle SWAT. I go through the teleporter and push towards the enemy base as quickly as possible. I check down that tunnel right there, and I noticed there wasn't anyone there, so I immediately checked to my right. Then I checked to my left. I checked all the options to see where they were probably pushing out, and now I'm pushing into the enemy base and just destroying people. I've got all 4 kills for my team, and I'm going to double check now behind me because they're probably rotating to the other side since I killed them on the left. Boom. Now I've got quite a few kills now. Going to be pushing into their base, checking the front. Don't see anyone there, so they're probably going to be on teleporter because I've killed them in the other spot. Check that one, and it narrows it down towards their teleporter area, and sure enough we see there's a couple people on teleporter. I'm not going to shoot at that guy and get into that fight because there's no point in risking my death when a teammate could easily shoot him from a different angle. And now you see I'm doing that same thing, trying to get a different angle. Sure enough, I get him, and I'm going to keep rotating around, keeping the enemy team guessing as to where I'm located, and just completely throw them off. You notice I am in the tunnel right now, just holding this area because it allows me to peek around through the entire enemy base. Can run through the tunnel and go check their, I don't know what you call that, roundabout, where there's the other lift to my left. And I just got a nice triple there by keeping my eyes peeled. If you notice, I keep looking around. Now there's 2 guys there. I'm going to sprint because they just spawned towards our teleporter. I figured there might be one in that back tunnel. Sure enough, there was someone there, but he was a lot closer than I expected, and he ended up taking me out while I was sprinting. It's too bad, but it does happen, especially in SWAT. That's why you'll notice I try to not sprint that much, because SWAT, you need to have your gun up and ready to fire. Get a nice trade for the overkill, and I hit X to spawn instantly so I can try and keep it going. Get the kill-tacular, but cannot find Atrocity. That happened to me quite a bit. I've gotten 2 Killpocalypses, an unbelievable amount of Kilimanjaros, but I still have yet to get another Nair in Big Team SWAT. And if you didn't know, Big Team SWAT was a playlist a long time ago and has now come back for these 2 weeks. And I got a Nair back when it was in a playlist before, and I just haven't gotten one since. Now I'm checking all the different locations of the map. Each map is broken down into separate parts, and as you can tell, I try and section off the areas that I want to look at, and I don't expose myself to any other area. Like right now I'm looking at teleporter and their base. I'm a little exposed to their actual base part, and now you're going to see I'm going to rotate and just keep this movement going. I never want to be out in the open too far. Here I push out really hard off my spawn to try and find that guy who killed me. I wouldn't recommend going for payback as much as I do in this game. I usually don't go for payback that much, but since SWAT there's the instant respawn, you can spawn and find the guy 1 second after he killed you, so it's really useful to try and spawn and look at someone. I keep spawning in this tunnel, which you're going to see in my gameplay, and I don't like it because it really hurts because the enemy team keeps killing me there. Like that Captain ILG or whatever, ITLG, kills me probably a bunch of times while I spawn in that tunnel. He was just sitting back in their base looking across. Sometimes in SWAT you're going to have a team completely dominate the other team and keep them spawn killed, in which that team will be forced to camp back and just peek out with their head, and it's really annoying, but that's usually a good thing for you because that means you've got them playing on the defensive. Here, if you notice right there, I came around the corner, I just sprinted really quick and then jumped so my gun would come up and I'd be ready to fire. You notice that's what I've been doing these past few times. When I sprint around the corner and then I jump. I jump before I get around the corner actually, so it allows me to have my gun up and ready. I'm higher than they expect me to be, which throws their aim off and they won't be able to get a headshot on me usually, and it allows me to take out multiple people. Right there you saw I probably got like 4 kills at least by running around sprinting. Like there's another sprint and jump, so I can do what I can. Oh, I got taken out right before another triple there. I'm going to keep running But anyways, like I was saying earlier, sometimes you're on the offensive and you're doing so well that you've got the other team forced back. So you need to play aggressive, but very intelligently if you're going to continue to play aggressive. You will only want to peek out when you know you can get a guy in the head. Like right there, I'm not peeking out that much because I'm not sure where they're at, and I know they're kind of peeking out. Saved my teammate right there. That was nice. I took damage, and then I just sprinted into the tunnel and rotated around. I'm going to keep rotating until I can find a good... I got shot right there. I couldn't tell if it was in the back or from the guy with the pistol. So I turned around just to be safe because I just killed the guy in my front. Another thing that's really helpful for SWAT is having a headset. I wanted to bring that up because having a headset is like having another radar. You can hear left or right, behind you, in front of you. It's very helpful, especially because there's no radar on SWAT. Right there, I knew the spawns. That was a beautiful overkill, if I may say so myself. I checked after I got those 2 kills, I whipped around to see where that spawn would potentially be, and sure enough, there were 2 guys, and I had 2 beautiful shots. Coming around on the flank, just being ready. I just missed that guy, and then my teammate takes him out, and the guy spawns behind me. That happens sometimes. Here's what I'm talking about. I got spawn killed in that tunnel once again. It's really unfortunate, but it does happen, and you need to be sure when you're playing aggressive, play intelligently. Like there, I was playing it way too aggressive right off my spawn, and then I ended up being taken out before I could do anything. It was an unintelligent play, and I ended up giving up a death because of that. Another thing I want to talk about right before we end is watching your deaths, because the more you die, the closer the game is going to be. If you don't die, the enemy team cannot win. It's not about how many kills you can get, it's about how many kills the other team gets. So you want to make sure their kills are less than yours and you can win Team Slayer by a time default. So just watch your deaths and you'll always win, especially in SWAT. And I guess that's going to be the game. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I gave you some nice tips, and I got 52 kills this game, so I hope the gameplay was entertaining at least. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.